Welcome back to another Timco How To Tuesday. Today's video is all about drywall fixings. I'm going to be showing you how to select the best fixing for your particular job and how to use them properly to guarantee the best possible results after finishing. Traditionally, plasterboard is fixed into place using nails, but this method causes circular bumps and bubbles in the finish. Using drywall screws prevents this. They also hold the plasterboard better and can be easily removed if you make a mistake. At Timco, we have several different types of drywall fixings, but I'm going to concentrate on our fine thread and coarse thread options in this video. Firstly, we have our fine threaded drywall screws. They're engineered for fixing plasterboard to metal components up to 0.8 mm thick. Each screw has a 25-degree super sharp point for rapid penetration and twin fine threads to help the screw grip into the metal. Secondly, our coarse threaded drywall screws. They're designed for fixing plasterboard to timber framing. They also have a super sharp point for picking up swiftly into the timber, but have a coarse thread for gripping into the stud, giving an extreme hold. Both fine and coarse threaded screws have a bugle head to reduce the risk of damaging the plasterboard surface during countersinking, and have a reduced Phillips No. 2 recess for improved driver bit purchase. Our fine threads are also available with zinc plating to boost corrosion resistance. They're both CE approved, conforming to EN 14566, so consistency and quality is guaranteed. The installation of drywall screws is simple, but these quick tips will guarantee a strong and reliable fixing. Tip number 1, don't over countersink the screw. The head of the screw should sit just underneath the plasterboard's surface. If it goes too far, the plasterboard could fall away from the fixing. They must not sit above the surface either, as they will obstruct tools during finishing. Tip number 2, on rare occasions, black screw platings can react with some finish types. This can damage the plating, resulting in corrosion and staining after finishing. To reduce the risk of this happening, seal the heads of the screws prior to applying board finish with a PVA bonder. Tip number 3, make sure the screw that you use is of the correct length. Fine threaded screws should penetrate the metal framing by a minimum of 10 mm, and coarse threaded screws should penetrate the timber by a minimum of 25 mm. Tip number 4, the edge of the plasterboard should sit against the supporting framing. If not, it could weaken in the future. Tip number 5, when cutting plasterboard, use a sharp knife to cut the paper. Then snap the board along the cut and clean off the edge with a rasp. This gives a clean edge between the boards, which helps during finishing. Tip number 6, to avoid missing supporting studs underneath, mark the location of them on the top and bottom of the board before securing it. You can also draw a line between the marks to guide you. Following this, place a screw every 300 mm from top to bottom. Tip number 7, when working on large projects, collated drywall screws and tools can be used to make the job much quicker. They're also depth adjustable, so every screw will sink to the correct depth. Tip number 8, using jointing or scrim tape, cover the join between the two boards to support them and aid finishing. So now our Timco training centre has a new wall ready to be plastered. We recommend that you hire a trained professional to finish your plasterboard. Keep an eye out for upcoming videos where I'll be showing you how to build a metal framing system using our specialist metal framing screws. That's it for today's video. If you need any further information, please click on the links below. Thanks for watching. See you next week for another Timco How To Tuesday.